don't see a lot of teams run the I formation and get physical with it. Everybody's in the spread.
You
spread.
Yeah.
You have teams that are an exception. Michigan, LSU, they go old school. Alabama, old school offenses to an extent. But even Bama and Nick Saban has went to that spread with Tua playing quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So the game has just changed. And as a result, you need a different type of running back to run these type of systems.
Yeah. I don't know. I still I'm a running back guy.
I'm old school. I'm the same with NBA.
Yeah.
I like a center that pounds the paint, not shoot threes.
Yeah. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar would dominate this league.
Like the great Charles Barkley says, Kareem's rolling over in his grave, even though he's still alive.
He's dominating. All right, so New Orleans at Minnesota. What you got?
That's a tough one right there. I'm gonna take.
You want to go first? So
the Saints.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Normally, but I'm gonna go with Minnesota.
I'm going to Saints
because I'm gonna take the home team.
I'm going to Saints because they are pissed off from last week.
And I think this is going to be a shootout.
It is. I'm going to Saints.
34, 31 times.
The same players on the Saints are still there. They are mad. Yeah. And they're not going to take this whooping line down.
Yeah, they're going to have to be mad because that season they can't get it back.
I'm going to Saints on that like that.
Oh, good gosh.
Yeah. And the Monday night game.
What in the Blue Blazers in NFL? Come on
now.
Why
did they schedule a Monday night game like this? New England at Buffalo.
There's no way they can change this, move a different game.
I know. Can they take the Saints, Minnesota, and switch them out?
This is terrible.
Because the Saints, Minnesota, I think, is a Sunday night game. Yeah.
The Buffalo Bills have the worst set of quarterbacks
Buffalo Bills.
I have ever seen in NFL history.
And did they not draft a quarterback?
Yeah, he's injured. And you're talking about Josh Allen.
From
Wyoming.
Yeah, and then they got to go with Derek Anderson.
Because Nathan Peterman has been exposed, and he will no longer be in the NFL come next season.
Why did they let Tyrod Taylor go?
Because they drafted Josh Allen.
Okay, but you back up with Derek Anderson.
They didn't believe Tyrod Taylor could get them any further than what he did a year ago. And if that's the case, why continue to pay him?
Well, that's fine. But you don't bring in a Derek Anderson who just left Cleveland.
Well, he's not supposed to be playing. He was supposed to be the third string quarterback, but Nathan Peterman is so bad.
They could have kept Tyrod Taylor, make Nathan Peterman the third string, or got rid of Nathan Peterman.
They felt like they saw enough of Tyrod Taylor over the last few years, so they wanted to go in another direction.
And then Slim Shady got a head injury or something like that. You see that the league he took?
Oh yeah, I saw on highlights.
So he's on concussion protocol.
Mm-hmm.
So Slim Shady ain't playing.
Oh, Shady McCoy.
So
not having a good year anyway.
No, he's not. And who the heck is Zay Jones?
He's a Jag. That's what he is, a Jag. Just the guy. Just the guy.
No, okay, I was trying to figure out the Jag part. Okay, just the guy. Okay. So Buffalo's 2-5. Who did they beat? 2 people?
They did. They beat Minnesota badly in Minnesota.
Oh, they did, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is when their plane landed in Wisconsin. The plane landed in Wisconsin.
Flukes happen.
Yeah, try to go to Minnesota.
Yeah.
They want to beat Minnesota very bad.
That's not a good football team.
No.
The fact that they got 2 wins, the coach should be applauded.
Right. He miracle season.
Yes. They get more than 4 wins, I'll be stunned.
And they're playing at Buffalo. Yeah, I would say, what saving grace do they have? Because
none.
New England plays in the winter, so
27-3, 31-0, something along those lines will be the score in this one. They have the third string quarterback in there. That's a recipe for a big time blowout.
Yeah. I don't see them. I don't see them scoring it.
Derek.
Yeah, I know. But although I do say this right here. You only scored 5 points against Indianapolis.
The Colts, right?
5 points. That's a safety and field goal.
Yeah, Derek Anderson's not
against a sorry Colts.
Yeah, but Buffalo is really sorry. Yeah, again.
Okay, did they go to the playoffs last year?
Yes.
Yeah, you go that far down. I'm telling you, the playoff picture is going to look totally different.
Changes every year. There's always 4 new teams every year.
It's going to look totally different. All right, so do we pick that? We're going to New England, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it moving. Let's talk Cowboys.
Let's do it.
Let's talk the Washington game.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard a lot of things about. They talk about how Jason Garrett's he's still being conservative. Okay. Here's how I look at that. When Washington is holding your running game to little to nothing, why do you trust the running game?
Because that's what they do.
But you don't, though. And people are saying he's being conservative. I'm like, no. Okay, so let's talk about the last couple plays of the game when they was trying to get a field goal.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to get the field goal, and you hear a lot of reporters saying, "Let's go for the win, go for the win." Okay, wait a minute now. Their offense was not playing that great the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so why are we going to trust it on offense? If we just get into position to kick a field goal, you know, and go get a tie, you know, maybe. You're saying go for the win, but your offense is not showing you anything the whole game.
Doesn't matter.
To me, it does. To me, it does. It's almost like you remember 2 weeks ago when against Houston, when Houston bottled up the running game, and it was 4th and 1, and he decided decided to kick it.
Right.
And he didn't go for it on 4th and 1. And they said your percentages. Well, shoot, if your running game is not doing anything, why would you continue to go back to the running game when it wasn't doing the game? And 3rd and 1, they ran Ezekiel Elliott. He got stopped. I'm not understanding that.
It doesn't matter because the percentages say 19 out of 20 times you ain't got it on 4th and 1 with Zeke and Prescott in the game.
I got that. Now
I'm playing the percentages.
Well, now the question is afraid. In those percentages, how is the running game working at that time? At the time that they decided to go for it, what was your running game doing at the time? It had
I don't care because you have a 230-pound running back, a 240-pound quarterback, a huge offensive line.
And at 3rd and 1, he got stopped.
Then do it again.
Okay.
Stop me again.
I'm sorry. I lied.
If I can't get 1 yard on 2 opportunities, then damn it, then I don't have the best.
I'm sorry. I mean, you don't have the best line. Let's
or a top 10 line.
Let's swallow that first. I lied. Remember Dallas and Philadelphia? You got Emmitt Smith, you got Troy Aikman, you got Michael Irvin, you got the offensive line. It's 3rd and 1. Barry supposed to go for it, doesn't get it again. Same thing. He goes for it again, still didn't get it. 4th and 1. Remember that?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't think back there, huh? And you had one of the best running backs in the NFL. It happens. So if my running game is not doing anything, and up to this point it hasn't done anything, has not produced, I am not going to bring it back to my running back. In my offense, it's been so desolate these past 7 games. You know, my defense has been playing good. I'm hoping the defense stop, and I'm hoping the defense will stop. And they actually did stop. They actually did stop Washington. Give the ball back to Dallas. 1minute and 40-some seconds. Dallas get the ball down the field and field goal range, and you get this dumb call that when you make that call, when was the last time that call was made off the center?
I'm really tired. I think we don't expect enough from Dallas. I guess I'm different than most fans because I get tired of the same old thing. The Washington Redskins, dumb Alex Smith, took a sack out of bounds, which gave you an opportunity to save a timeout.
Mm-hmm.
You get the ball back by the minute and a quarter remaining. That gets you to the 50-yard line with 55 seconds left and a timeout.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they ran the clock down.
And you let that clock run down as opposed to attacking downfield to put yourself in a position to take some opportunities at the end zone. That I cannot have.
That I agree with.
That's playing to lose. You're not in a position because you struggle to score. Okay, you have momentum. Take advantage of it. They still not gonna let you run the ball. Go for it. Take a shot downfield.
Now that what I agree with
still had a
Take a shot
timeout.
down the field. That one I agree with. Take a shot.
That's all I'm asking.
They were playing to say, let's get a field goal.
Act like you're trying to win. Even if you throw the ball away, you're just throwing it 40 yards down the field to overthrow it. I don't care. Make me believe you're trying to win this game and not just trying to play for overtime. And that's the part that bothers me. They did the same thing in Houston. You're at the 42. I don't care if you got stopped 3rd and 1. It's 4th and 1. Go for it again. Because in that game, Houston was marching up and down the field. They were just getting held to field goals. It was the bend and don't break defense. They were marching up and down the field, and they just were kicking field goals.
In that game, I would say that he depended on his defense. So, okay, you guys can stop. He depended on his defense. Say, okay, stop.
When can we depend on our offense?
We can't right now.
We need to give them the confidence that we believe in them.
We figured that out already. Every Cowboy fan knows that this offense is inept. That's why you go out and get Amari Cooper, because the offense is inept. The offense does not move. They're stacking 800 people in the box.
I get that if it was been 4th and 10. 4th and 1, you get 1 yard, throw a 5-yard slant, and you're in field goal.
Actually, 4th and 10, I'd be better off going forward at 4th and 10 than 4th and 1.
Oh, man.
No. Let me tell you why. because let me tell you why. I can put we've proven that I can put a Cole Beasley in the center of the field and hit 10 yards. I haven't proved we can get 1 yard. I mean, or you want to do a 4th and 1, spread it out and say let's go for it. Let's do 4th and 1, spread it out and let's go for it. Guess what happens? My damn offensive line can't block nobody.
You just at some point you got to stop playing not to lose and play.
Yeah, but at some point you got to start playing with they don't trust it. I don't think Jason Garrett trusts his offense enough to play that way. I don't think he trusts his offense enough to play with aggression. They've not been aggressive
because they take the personality of him, which is so conservative.
But let me ask you a question: has this offense played enough to be aggressive? No. This offense, how many times you sit back and you watch Dak Prescott looking for people to get open? How many coverage sacks has he taken this year? So many coverage sacks he's taken this year. This offense is so inept because defenses are stacking the line. They're just stacking the line because they don't trust the wide receivers out there. They don't trust people to get open. Gallup was starting to show something.
Right.
But all we got is Cole. Before Gallup, all we had is Cole Beasley sitting down on the inside. We could stop Ezekiel Elliott because we could stack the box.
Right.
Get an offense. Get people that make. You got to get an offense that's going to be aggressive. Cowboys don't have that, so they can't play aggressive the way we want them to play. There's no way in the world they can.
Well, your owner wants you to try it anyway.
Yeah.
Because again, if I'm Jason Garrett, I'm on the hot seat anyway.
If I'm Jason Garrett, I'm taking the play call on what you state.
So if I'm not getting these yards and I'm not making these plays, I'm going to get fired anyway.
But guess what happens?
But if I can still figure out a way to win these games.
Yeah, but I hear you on that right there. I hear you on that. Let me ask you a question. You get aggressive, and let me tell you how Dallas fans are. You get aggressive, and you don't get the 1 yard. They're going to be saying the same thing I'm saying right now. It's going to flip. They're going to say, well, why are you trying to get right there? Why don't you just, all you got to do is take a field goal, and then we go, it's going to be flipped. No, you can't satisfy.
You're in a win-lose situation.
You're in a
no-win situation, I should say.
No-win situation. You're a lose-lose situation.
Right. I don't care, but at least I'll lose going for the win than me just playing for a tie. Because I'm not certain that you're going to win the game if you go into overtime.
No, you're not, but you know what you're certain about? The Cowboys' defense against Washington, they were stopping. They were stopping Washington. If I can get to a tie, I stop Washington. Let's say Washington gets the ball back. I stop Washington. Then I can go in and win the game. My offense can get us past the 50-yard line. I can win the game.
I don't disagree with going for the field goal when it was time to go for the field goal. I have a problem with them not being more aggressive.
Before it was time to go for the field goal.
Exactly.
I agree with that.
Exactly.
I agree with that, but I don't think he trusts his offense enough to do that. I really don't. If you're a coach, can you trust if you've seen your offense be so inept that the plays that you call are plays that are not working, you got wide receivers that are open who, number one, the quarterback's not getting the ball. Number two, when he does get in the ball, they drop the ball. And most of Dak Prescott's interceptions this year have been balls that have gone through wide receivers' hands.
Yep.
So how can you get aggressive when you're seeing stuff like that all the time? They're bottling up Ezekiel Elliott, so he can't run. Even last week when he ran 106 yards, I think that was a bad game for him.
This was your decision. You brought this team in.
Yeah.
This is the receiver by committee that you want.
But here's the deal. You figured we brought Alan Hearns in to replace Dez Bryant. Because Alan Hearns showed he a couple years ago, then we brought Devontae Thompson. Okay. Then we brought Tavon Austin in, I mean, who knows if there's those receivers going to play out or not? You don't, because you think, okay, this is going to be it right here. We got a Kobe. So you bring in players, that you feel like is going to be able to replace that. They're not doing it. They're just not doing it. So what do you sit and think, oh my God. In practice you're looking good, but now you get on the field and you can't do jack. That's why I gotta trade for Amari Cooper. Because I need that aggressiveness. Teams know, okay, I'm stacking the box. Because Ezekiel, they can't beat me.
Well, you have him now.
Now you got
Cooper.
Yeah,
now you have him for a bye week to try to develop some type of chemistry.
And the first thing I do if I was Cowboys, the first play I run against Tennessee, I'd take him on.
Yep. Too bad it's going to be a stretch play to the right.
I'd take him on. No. Cooper can play right or left.
Well, I'm just saying, too bad it's going to be a running play to the right side.
Yeah. I'd take him on. I said, I do that. I script 15 plays. My first play, I go long. I go deep. I don't care if it hits it or not. I go deep. If it don't hit, boom. My second play, what I do? I go deep again.
Set the tone.
I let these defenses know now we can go deep. And I go deep on one side, I go deep on the other side.
Well, now you can go deep with size. They were going deep with Tavon Austin, who's a little guy. So now you can go deep with a little size out there. So that does help.
I go deep. Those are my first two plays. I scripted first two plays. I go deep. Okay, so let's say you hit one, you don't hit the other one. Let's say you don't hit both of them. Give me Ezekiel Elliott come in. All right, we get 5-6 yards. We putt by 5. But my deep there. They know, okay, look, these guys want deep. I set the tone right there and I go deep. And boy, Lord, heaven forbid you go deep and hit.
Yeah. Grab some people's attention. But you have to do it more than once.
Yeah, heaven forbid, more than once a game.
Right. Yeah.
Heaven forbid you go deep and hit Amari Cooper, and I go deep with Amari Cooper.
Yep.
I say, okay, we running flats. You running flats, go for it.
Yep.
And I'll sit and line hold me for a second. Hold me for a second.
I'm a slant guy. I don't know why they don't run more slants.
Because they don't have receivers to run slants.
I'm a slant guy. Give me a guy that can run a slant all day.
Only you got is
Aaron Rodgers lives off the slant.
Yeah, but they don't have receivers to run slants.
So.
I mean, you got to Tavon Austin, but hell,
he's a little guy too.
Yeah, but he gets hurt too much.
Right.
But the first play I run if I'm Dallas, deep. Against Tennessee, I go deep.
Yep.
And I go deep several times that game. So then when Philadelphia comes to town, they got to
something to think about.
They going deep.
Something to think about.
Yeah. We got 8 minutes for the show. Real quick, Mavericks.
Okay.
2-1. They lost the first game of the season
badly.
By 20, right? They were 100.
Phoenix Suns 121-100.
Yeah. But then he came back. That boy Luka Doncic looks good.
Yeah, he looks like he
looked like he knows it.
He knows
and
how
he
to
was
play.
all globetrotting on Chicago.
He was.
You see that one pass he did where we flicked it to him and the dude turned it all around. He hit DeAndre.
He did a good job. That's what he's known for is being a passer.
Yeah.
And being able to do
But he can shoot too. He can score.
He has good ability. He's a good size.
He was 6'8"?
Yeah, 6'8".
Yeah.
That's good size. I have been pleasantly surprised by his play so far.
Yeah.
Most of the rookies, though, so far this year,
all
look pretty good.
Number one draft pick is nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he got schooled the other night against Denver.
Yeah.
Jokic. Became the first player since Wilt Chamberlain to have a perfect game. Didn't miss a shot, had 35 points. Wow, Jokic was beast.
Who is the boy from Chicago? Who was just off on fire yesterday?
Oh, Zach LaVine.
Yeah, where did he come from?
He was with the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then they traded him for Jimmy Butler. They traded him and Chris Dunn.
But Levine was off the chain.
He's coming off an ACL injury. He's starting to get healthy again. He was mainly known to be a dunker, but now he's turned into an offensive player.
Yeah.
He has real good size, too, as a two-guard. He's a good player.
He's become a threat, yeah.
They don't play any defense, so they're not going to win a lot.
But I like what the Mavericks are putting out there. I thought they would be 0-3 right now.
No, I didn't.
I did because I thought they needed some time to gel with each other. From what I heard, I mean, Luka Dink, he was still trying to get his feel. But I think he figured it out quick.
He's still going to have his growing pains, but the schedule worked out for the Mavericks to start the season. They didn't have to go play a Golden State or something that gets your confidence all low. You got to start the season against Phoenix. Now, obviously, that didn't go well, but on paper, Phoenix is going to be about a 30-win team. They're not going to be very good. Then you get Minnesota, who I still think is going to be pretty good.
Yeah, Minnesota.
And you play really well against them. Then Chicago,
who came in 0-3,
right? Who I don't think is going to be very good this year. You beat them in a close game, so they're about where I thought they would be. You know, Mavericks this year, 38-40 wins. I don't think they're going to make
a lot better than that.
But they'll compete a lot. They'll have some exciting games. They'll beat some good teams. You're going to get to watch them. You won't give up on the season too quick because they'll be in a lot of games, but
I think their team is a lot more exciting this year.
Oh, definitely.
Than
when they get Harrison Barnes back, you add to that, you add 20 points a game right there to the equation. So what I want to see is how Barnes, Dennis Smith, and
mesh together.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And then DeAndre Jordan was amazing.
Well, he does what he does: block shots, gets rebounds, and dunks.
Yeah, he got 2 double-doubles already.
That's what he does.
Yeah, if he continues the way he is, he can wind up being the best center the Mavericks had. I mean, Tyson Chandler, is still there.
That can't happen unless it ends in the ring.
But
Tyson Chandler got
a ring.
Got that ring.
Yeah, but he's. I still hate that they didn't get him a couple of years ago, but now they got him. And
he's still the same player. He hasn't lost much. I was watching the Mavs the other night. He still looks the same.
And I think it's because of Doncic.
Yeah.
I think Doncic is putting the ball right where he needs to put the ball for every player.
Same thing Chris Paul used to do.
You know, and then I thought that there was going to be a struggle between him and Dennis Smith. But Dennis Smith is playing. He's like, okay, he's playing right into it.
Well, because I don't think Dennis Smith's a point guard. I don't think he wants to facilitate. I think he wants to score.
Mm-hmm.
And
this
is perfect for him because he can focus on scoring.
And then DeAndre Jordan is coming in as the coach of the team.
Right.
He's coming in as, okay, I'm the and they're listening to him too.
Yep.
You know, they're listening to. It's gonna be a different dynamic when you get a Dirk to come on the floor, spell about 15, 20 minutes. I think that's about as much as you can get him.
That's all he has left.
Yeah. I mean, but he'll give you at least 10, 15 points.
And he'll have flashes. He'll have
Dirk 3-point flashes. Yeah.
A moment of it's not father time.
Yeah, exactly. and then you got Howard coming on.
Mm-hmm.
I think this team can build. I don't want them to be so great. So I want them to build because you need another piece. I think you need another piece. I don't think DeAndre Jordan, because I want to look at a 5 or 6 year stretch. You got 2 already.
Well, I think your other piece has to be the 2-guard position.
Yeah.
I think Wesley Matthews is a bench player.
Yeah, he's not.
I don't think he's a starter.
And then JJ Barea, sometimes you got to give up on him. I mean, he's good. He's good, but he's not your
good backup.
Yeah, he's a backup, but he's not your every down player, so to speak.
He's a 15-minute player who can get you 8, 9 points, 8, 9 assists.
Yeah, he gives you that spark.
I don't know what it is, but he fits perfectly with the Mavericks.
Because Rick Carlisle knows how to use him.
Yep, he does.
He knows how to use him. And Rick Carlisle was probably, I would say, would go down as one of the best coaches in Maverick history.
Yeah, he got a ring.
But yeah, even before that, even before the ring, though, he knew how to You know, he knew how to get these players in position.
Yeah, the success in Detroit and Indiana and now Dallas. I mean, he's a good coach.
Yeah,
he's one of the top 5 coaches in the league, easy.
With who would you say? Him? You got him. You got out of Seattle. I mean, out of San Antonio.
Popovich. Well, he's the best in my opinion.
You got Popovich. Steve Kerr. Yeah,
he's right there. With the mixed Snyder out there in Utah is doing a phenomenal job with the Jazz.
So like D'Antoni.
No.
Is he in Phoenix or is he in New York?
Who?
D'Antoni.
Houston.
Houston.
Rockets. I could go coach James Harden and Chris Paul
to
55 wins. No, because the reason is because when I saw him in New York when he had Carmelo in his prime, he couldn't do it.
Yeah. When he was in Phoenix,
right?
You figured, okay, he was a top coach.
Well, he had Nash, Amare, and Sean Marion in his prime.
Yeah.
When you give him some talent, he can work with the talent. But if you're trying to give him something to build, it's not going to work. All right, that's a lot of teams, a lot of coaches. You got to give them some kind of talent.
Yeah. All right, so this has been 41 Sports Talk Radio, 41radionetwork.com. You have a good time?
Fantastic.
All right, next week we got to get these. We got to short this whole thing up. Move on, y'all. Mine out the way. Next week we talk. We talk to the Cowboys because they'll play Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we'll look at these past games and we'll bring back in the Rangers. You know, and we'll not Rangers, but we'll talk Mavericks. All right. Thank you. You're not. I keep want to call you a substitute, but you can't be a substitute. Anyway,
we'll work on the new name.
There you go. Thank you, substitute. Shelly helped out and everything. Lewis, we got you covered. Phyllis, thank you for chiming in. Alex, Ray, AD.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody, for chiming in. We will see you guys next week, same back time. And next week, we will be back at the Brick House. We'll be back at Brick House next week. So, again, we will see you guys when we see you.
Good evening.
All right.